All right, so I want you to know that the best salespeople, the best marketing people are people that don't make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. There's no perfect score in marketing or sales. I say the best ones are the ones that failed and they learned from their fail, they tweaked their strategy, and they won, right? They got better at it, they've improved. And I would say the best ones are the ones that are in the industry, that have been around long enough so that they actually know that, okay, I've seen the improvements, I've done it this way and it didn't work, and I'm gonna do it again, and this time I'm gonna do it differently. Yes, that worked. Now, how can I make what I've already learned, better, right? So when you look for folks, when you ask me questions like, hey, how should I hire about it? What should I go about it? How do I tell when I see a good one? I usually say, well, if they're right out of college, if they're new, they have a lot of learning to do, and it's not their fault. You got to give it time for you to learn. And the longer they've been in the space, the longer they've been exposed to all the latest tactics and strategies and tools and the metrics and the KPI, the analytics, all that stuff, the better off they're going to be. And the more you are hands-on with the tech, and if you're more strategy, that's great. But when you actually go and execute the strategy, you see that things are very, very different than what it could look like on an Excel spreadsheet, right? It looks amazing on an Excel spreadsheet. Everything looks great on an Excel spreadsheet until you run the campaign and whether or not you got the click-throughs or the conversions and the sales and so on. So the best marketing managers, the best marketing strategists, the best execution folks, the best SEO folks, Facebook ads, you name it, are not the ones are just magically became amazing at it, are the ones who failed and tried and tested and given the time, right? It could be years, it could be decades, it doesn't matter. They would be the ones that are best. No one ever comes into this industry and just magically hits it out of the park. It's impossible because every industry is different, every campaign is different, there's seasonalities and the way the consumers behave are so different. So there is no such thing as the best. It's the ones who's gotten beat up and started doing it again and failed and got up and kept going are the ones that are the best, all right? And just know that if you are not failing enough, you are not trying enough, because there's plenty of opportunity to try things that didn't work so we can tweak it and keep going. And if you see like everything you're doing just seems amazing and perfect, that's fantastic, good for you. But trust me, there's more tools out there than ever. There's more places that you can advertise. There's more campaigns that you can run. And if you're not seeing issues and problems and whatever, then you're not probably trying hard enough. You're not advertising in all the random places that you could be trying to see if you can get lower cost per click and lower cost per visit and lower cost per engagement and higher lifetime value and more campaigns and more bundles and offers and funnels and everything else. Then you're not trying hard enough. And if you're not trying hard enough, you're not learning new things, right? And if you really want to really be good at it, you gotta go outside of your comfort zone. You're gonna have to try things that you've never tried. You're gonna have to convince your managers or whoever to give you more budget to try something never been tried before and may or may not be successful, but we wanna try it. And those are the ones I promise you will succeed in all the campaigns that you're trying to run. So I hope that was useful. Asked a lot about these questions, so I hope that was useful, and I will see you next time.